Are you a practice owner or clinical director who has recognized the potential of someone in your team for leadership and you're planning to morph them into a leadership role? Or perhaps you're already mentoring and growing a leader? I've been thinking about this a lot, and this doesn't come without its challenges. Your role is to help with that person's skill development. So effective communication, decision-making, handling conflict. Skills that many vets and nurses say don't always come naturally. These are skills that have to be cultivated. Then there's the emotional challenges that somebody will experience taking that leap into leadership. It can bring to the surface a range of emotional and psychological challenges, things like imposter syndrome and deep-seated limiting beliefs and behaviors. It can get pretty intense because leadership puts you under the magnifying glass, doesn't it? And it kind of forces you down this path of discovering more about yourself, your triggers and your blind spots and your areas of development. Then there's the time and energy commitment required from you to nurture an emerging leader. It is quite a commitment. And for you to show up and mentor effectively, you've got to have incredible patience. People grow at their own pace, don't they? And you've got to trust. You've got to believe in that person's potential, even when they falter, even when they make mistakes. And you have to be ready to be receptive to new ideas and ways of doing leadership that perhaps you haven't experienced before. That's a tough one. Every leader brings their unique flavor to the table, and that can be tough for a practice owner who's been running things solo until now. So the in-house mentoring that you can provide for a new leader is invaluable. It's incredible, but you don't have to do it all on your own. There are areas where an external coach like myself can provide a whole new level of support and guidance. For instance, depth. Being a third party, I can delve deep into areas are actually quite uncomfortable within that sort of employer-employee dynamic. I can also provide a safe space. In that coaching space with an external coach, someone is more likely to express their apprehensions and challenges because, well, there's no fear of repercussions. It means we can get to the root of issues quickly. And also regular checkpoints. When we have regular coaching sessions, it provides these consistent touch points where clear goals are mapped out and progress is tracked and insights are drawn from real life challenges. It provides structure. It gives a sense of direction. And I think when you're trying to do this just yourself, you can sometimes fall into the trap of trying to squeeze your mentoring into the edges of your day. And that's no good for anyone. One consideration when thinking about investing in external support for your new leader, of course, is cost. But consider this, beyond the time and energy commitment, the cost of your time is not insignificant. And I'm not talking about your salary. You have critical business operations that cannot be performed by anyone but you and cannot be performed without you. Mentoring involves taking time away from these vital responsibilities or using more of your spare time to fit everything in. Hiring an external coach can be more cost-effective in the long run, not just in monetary terms, but also the mental energy you save, which, let's be honest, we all need a little bit more of that these days. A blend of in-house mentoring and external coaching can ensure that your future leaders are well-rounded, confident, and ready to help you steer the ship.